I got robbed while working at Family Dollar. When I turned 18, I went to go work at a Family Dollar with two of my closest friends, and I thought it was a good idea, right? I thought Family Dollar was going to be a very easy job, but I didn't realize that the customers were going to be a big pain in the ass. Family Dollar that I was working at, it was in a bad area, so people were always shoplifting, and I always let them because I was getting paid $10 an hour, and I wasn't about to risk my life for $10 an hour. You know what I mean? The day where everything went wrong, me and my friend were closing the store, and the whole day I was being called a dumbass. I was dealing with the most rudest customers that you could ever think of. I was already in a bad mood. Like right before we were about to close, I think like 10 minutes before close, a guy walks in. His pocket's completely empty, by the way. Like his pockets are flat. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because you need to remember that he had nothing in his pockets. Like it was clear as day that he had nothing. I was stocking out the candy in the front of the registers. My friend was at the register. The guy was checking out and he was buying like a 25-cent like pack of gum, like those really cheap ones. But I could tell that his pockets were full of stuff. Like he had deodorant, like the stuff was sticking out of his pockets. Like so I tell the guy like like politely. It wasn't even like I was in a bad mood, but I'm not going to be rude to a random guy. I just told him like, hey, can you take the stuff out of your pocket? Like, I can tell that you have a lot of stuff in your pockets. And all hell breaks loose. Like, I don't know what clicked at him, but he got hella mad at me. He got up to my face. He started screaming at me, spitting over my face. And I'm not gonna lie, I was just standing there side eyeing my friend. I was like, bro, like, what do I do, bro? Like, I didn't think that far ahead into the future. I don't know who I was feeling like because I did not stand on business. I was like, oh hell no, bro, I don't get paid enough for this, and I let him go. Like, I let the guy go. I was like, bro, you can leave. Take the stuff. Like, I don't really care. Like, but if anything went down outside, I am my friend, and that was like my sign. Like, hey, bro, like, help me out. If he punches me, like, you better slide. It was 10 p.m. at night. Me and my friend were super tired. We were walking to our car. We got into my car because I dropped him off to his house because I was his ride. We get into the car. My friend looks at me. He's like, hey, Naheem, your back window is broken. And I'm like, bro, like, stop playing with me. Like, it's not funny. And he's like, no, I'm not playing. And I look at my backseat, and there's like a huge rock in my backseat, and my back window is completely broken. My passenger window, it looks like he threw the rock at my passenger window like 3 times, but it didn't break. And yeah, that was like the last straw for me. I was like, I'm getting paid $10 an hour to deal with bullshit, and I quit like the next week. And by the way, I had to drive around in my car with like a towel like on my window because I couldn't afford to fix the car window for a very long time. I was driving around like that for like 2 weeks. So when it rained, water got in my car. It was like the worst experience ever. People shoplifted like 5 times every single day, and there were so many different times at Family Dollar where I had to deal with bullshit. But honestly, I'm grateful for the experience because I learned a lot. I learned how to talk to people. I learned basic customer service experience. So yeah.